Labhrann Jim Gavin ceannais le Mayo bhí blachlia idirbrod. Cuine brother cheadh chulín chun agus an sin isteach leis na fear-ónid Michael Dara McCauley, Alan Brogan agus Kevin McMahon agus asin go deire damse siad trí a cethir tá siad a níos ar thóir a trío críomh ide éidean in imeacht chuig bliana.
I wanna dance by water beneath the Mexican sky, drink some margaritas by string of blue lights, listen to the mariachi play at midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me?
Philly, after what was a quiet enough Leinster Championship, how important were those two tough tests against Mayo for you, particularly the first half of that second game as preparation for the All-Ireland final?
Yeah, look, the intensity was up to an All-Ireland final standard, and the challenges and the individual battles, well, is going to stand to us going into the All-Ireland final this week. So Kerry are going to, I suppose, they're going to set out a different challenge to us as a opponent team. So we're looking forward to it, and it's great to be in an All-Ireland final.
After the drawn game against Mayo, a lot of people questioned the strength of your panel with the impact that your subs had in that second game. Do you feel like you've answered a lot of your critics?
Yeah, definitely. I think the first game, I think we all let ourselves down that we didn't play for the full duration of the game. And then coming into the second game, that was our biggest, the biggest question that was asked of us: could we finish off a team, I suppose, and play for duration? And to see the lads come on and do what they're capable of doing was definitely a joy, and it helped us get over the line.
What weaknesses, if any, do you feel that Mayo exposed in Dublin's game plan?
I don't think they exposed us. I think we exposed ourselves in terms of that we didn't stick to the structure, we didn't stick to our own game plan, and that was down to us, it wasn't down to Mayo. I think when things were going well, we took the foot off the pedal, and as I said, going into the second game, we knew that it was something that just needed to be tweaked a little bit from ourselves, and we did that, and now we reap the rewards in terms of going into an All-Ireland final.
Listen to the mariachi play at midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me?
I think both teams play a very traditional game, and they'll go at the game. But certainly defensive systems are part of the modern game, and it's one area that you can't leave to go unattended. But with so many good forwards on display, both teams want to get the ball up early to them, and the traditional midfield that Kerry have, they'll use to exploit that as well. And we understand, that not only in their front six they've got stars, they've got a bench full of star forwards as well. So whoever comes in from them is going to cause threats as well. But I expected quite an open game and a high-scoring game, and a game that both teams will really go on the front foot.
Do you think the fact that Mayo didn't contest your kickouts, do you think that helped Dublin? I
think they did contest them. At times they put us under serious pressure trying to move the ball out. I wouldn't question for any moment Mayo's tactics. I thought they played a great game. We understand that we were very fortunate to win the game, very lucky to win, and that game could have went Mayo's way in the last 15. But as I said, we're just happy to get to play a final against a very good Kerry team.
There were a lot of frees conceded to Mayo when the referee brought the ball forward a lot for dissent. Would the same again be detrimental against Kerry?
Absolutely. They've got fantastic free takers. Discipline is part of our culture. The players understand that the mistakes that were made, and I don't need to say much to them on that regard. And we know that if we're not as tight against Kerry, that they have the free takers to exploit those opportunities. So we just need to be the best we can be, try and get a consistent performance, and if we can get that consistency over the full duration of the game, hopefully put ourselves in a position to get the result.